because humanity is no stranger to tech innovations. We adapt, we develop. If you think about all of the different industrial revolutions that have happened and taken place, and even in thinking about the internet, I still marvel at what it can do. And if I consider when I first started at university, going off to the library, ask a librarian, search for an article, now
wait for a book,
wait for it to come back. And now we've got this multiplicity, that it's not about waiting for one item. Millions of us can have access to one piece of content without any waiting at all. And so I really just think that the future of higher education, it's not just about AI, and we should be really cognizant of that in terms of how are we developing students, staff, what do we want the take-home to be. So it's about us, it's about our values, our purpose, and the kind of society we want to cultivate. So one topic that I think is important is that the current system was built in a different time. And we're living in a world that wasn't created for AI. And it's kind of like the aircraft has taken off and we're still building the plane as we're flying. And this technology, every single day there is a new development. There's a great quote from Albert Einstein. He says, "You can't use an old map to explore a new world." One of the shifts, so I'll also talk a little bit about shifts. If we think about, we were trying to control technology. Now it's probably about stewardshiping. So in this new world paradigm, as technology grows and becomes autonomous, our role should be shifting towards stewardship, maybe setting the guardrails, developing guiding principles, and designing systems that have equitable benefit. And I'll talk about equity a little bit later on, because I think that's a really big point in the AI world. So maybe we're no longer owners of intelligence, but maybe we're its caretakers. And in thinking about the current world that we're in, because we haven't changed it yet, so the current model of higher education was designed for an industrial world, where knowledge was scarce, information had gatekeepers, the university was kind of this epicenter of expertise. We'd go to lectures, we'd pass exams, write a thesis, and at the end of that, we got a nice certificate that we put up on the wall. But now, content is abundant, and with a few prompts, students can generate well-structured essays, literature reviews, and the question is no longer, can you write that paper, but maybe, did you write that paper? So, if AI can do now what we want our students